Nesting at the heart of Dingras is a reliable institution of learning, known for its tradition of academic excellence in promoting quality education and instilling values among the youth of the town. With the profound legacy of its founders and with the selfless service and commitment of its successors and stewards, this school has molded young minds and hearts and produced graduates with sterling professional qualities and remarkable achievements, thus carving valuable contributions to the country. Among those in the list of notable and inspiring alumni of the school, one personality can't be possibly unnoticed. Indeed, this year's commencement exercises will be noted to be one of those rare and wonderful moments because one inspiring guest of honor and speaker whose name echoes the essence of service, integrity, and excellence. Our guest of honor and speaker has a deep sense of commitment for learning. His non-compliance to mediocrity education is mirrored when he studied in prestigious higher education institutions such as San Beda College in Manila, where he obtained 2 bachelor's degrees. First is Bachelor of Arts, major in Economics in 1974, and second, Bachelor of Laws in 1978. His natural love for higher learning caused him to persist and triumph. Thus, in just 2 years, he earned his master's degree, Master of Laws, major in Intellectual Property at the Ateneo de Manila University in Makati. With unconquerable principle and deep commitment to legal service, he hurdled countless challenges in his professional career. Armed with profound skills and competence in his profession, he had held various positions and had taken challenging tasks as he practiced his law profession. Besides the usual preparations for petitions and notions and complaints, among others, our guest of honor and speaker has been assigned with demanding and challenging tasks such as Chairman of Task Forces for National Transmission Corporation, National Power Corporation, and Department of Health for 4 years from 2006 to 2010. He likewise served as Chairman and founder of OSG Provident Fund and Chairman of Task Force for the National Mapping Resources Information Authority from 2014 to 2017. Ever an advocate of transparency and clear governance, he served as member of Bangko Sentral Committee on Claims for Liquidation of various finance institutions such as Philippine Veterans Bank, Pacific Bank Corporation, PAIC Savings and Mortgage Bank, and PAIC Investment House from the years 1986 up to 1995. Perhaps one of his most fulfilling work is when he assumed the position as the lead Assistant Solicitor General for the negotiations for the basic exchange and cooperation between the Philippines NAMRIA and the United States National Geospatial Intelligence Agency and the Department of National Defense. With his principle to remain faithful to the true practice of his profession as state lawyer, and having known for his outstanding skills in alternative dispute resolution, he served as mediator of the intellectual property disputes accredited by the World Intellectual Property Organization based in Geneva, Switzerland, and in the Philippines through the Intellectual Property Organization in years 2013 and 2015 respectively. He also served as arbitrator of both the intellectual property disputes accredited by the IPO Philippines and the Philippine Dispute Resolution Center Incorporated in 2008 to 2011. Likewise, he served as court mediator accredited by the Philippine Judicial Academy since July 2001. His portfolio of professional development, seminars, trainings, and lectures attended is fascinating as each experience adds up to his untainted integrity and dynamic range of professional expertise. It seems that his sense of adventure for greater heights has no bounds as he participated in both national and international conferences. To name a few, he attended the World Law Conferences held in Hungary, Austria, Canada, and of course the Philippines in separate years since 1993. Known for his motivational attitude towards international and professional issues, he also attended critically acclaimed seminars and trainings held both here and abroad. Special trainings conducted by the International Federation Consulting Engineers and Council of Engineering Consultants of the Philippines, held in Manila in 2010. Seminar on building up the capacity of the non-government organizations of developing countries, held in China in 2009. Seminars and training sessions conducted by the World Trade Organization held on different times and on various countries such as Thailand, Australia, and the Philippines. It is also noteworthy to mention his participation on international business transactions conducted jointly by the Institute of International and Corporate Law, Santa Clara University, USA, and the World Association of Law Professor, and of course, his attendance to the Dale Carnegie course in Effective Speaking and Human Relations, Executive Training Institute of the Philippines Incorporated in 1991. Indeed, his impressive work profile makes him one of the few people who are making a difference in the world. Coming from a humble beginning as technical assistant of the Office of the Associate Justice in the Supreme Court, his fast promotion to higher ranks is remarkable indeed. Shortly after a year as technical assistant in the Supreme Court, he immediately landed as Trial Attorney 1 of the Office of the Solicitor General from 1980 until 1984. Then he got promoted to Solicitor 1 of the OSG in October 1984, then eventually climbed up to Solicitor 2 in 1991. A year after, he is again promoted to Senior State Solicitor General of the OSG. And in December 2003, he became the Assistant Solicitor General, the position he held for more than 14 years. With a strong commitment to uphold his life's objectives, and that is, to make a positive and significant contribution towards the achievement and sustenance of good governance, made him the recipient of various prestigious awards and commendations. To name a few, he was awarded as Outstanding Alumnus of the International Law Institute, Georgetown University, Washington, D.C., USA in 2016, Alumnus of Harvard Negotiation Institute, Harvard Law School, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA, China Alumnus and awardee of a scholarship from the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China for his study on Chinese culture and economy on Nanchang University in China. And of course, he received a highly acclaimed and prestigious Achieving Fellow Award of the Government of the United Kingdom for his study on democracy, the rule of law and security at the University of Birmingham, sponsored by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. Finally, he is also awarded as the Outstanding Lawyer for Sterling Performance, Dedication to Duty and Integrity, given by the Office of the Solicitor General, Philippines. It is also important to note his civic and his spiritual affiliations, which only proves that this man of outstanding accomplishments also works with compassion and love for God Almighty. He gives credits all he has and all he had become not only to his supportive family but also to God Almighty. This is proven with his ministerial activities such as serving as Sir Knight, Knights of Columbus Council, Our Lady of Beautiful Love Parish in Parañaque City, a member of the Brotherhood of Christian Businessmen and Professionals, and an extraordinary minister of the Holy Communion at the St. Therese Shrine and Loreto Church in Pasay City. He is also once the president of the Rotary Club Manila Metro. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming our esteemed guest of honor and speaker, Justice Reynaldo Lagda Saludares.